Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Glue, back for another daycare day in the life, and I am so excited to share what I do. It's a typical fall day. I start at 4 a.m. in the morning, get my coffee ready, and I work on this YouTube channel in the morning. That is how I fit that in because there's no other time really to work on it. So then I head over to the computer and I edit. I work on my Facebook group. I work on thumbnails and uploading videos and all sorts of things. I sometimes do a miracle morning, but this morning I had to get this video up. So around 5:40 I head up to the bathroom and I start to get ready. I do a very basic makeup, but I like to look presentable in the morning. I just think it makes me look more professional, and that way if I ever have to leave at night, I'm pretty much ready to go. So I just do like simple foundation, a little blush, mascara. That's the main thing I do. And then I've been trying to straighten my hair in the morning as well, just to look, more presentable and just to feel better about myself, even though I'm home all day. Then I get my daughter Celia ready. I do her hair, we brush her teeth, and at about 6:15 I head down and I get everything ready for my girls. So they had school this day, so I had to make sure she had a breakfast ahead of time. Good morning guys, so now it's about 6:30. Just want to give a little rundown of who I have here today. So I'll have just 6 kids total. Celia will be going to school this morning. It's a half day at school. Normally she's been going to 3 full days of preschool, but she's just doing a half day today because it's an early release day and it's grandparents day. So my mom's actually gonna pick her up, or like go and then take her after school's done around 11, and then they're gonna go out to lunch and then she'll drop her back off. So I'll have Bryony, who's just freshly 2. I'll have a 1-year-old and his sister who's 4, and they come around 9. And then I'll also have a 3-year-old and then a 4-year-old who will be here before breakfast. So I'm only having 6 total, 4 daycare kids, 2 of which aren't coming till around 9. So that makes my morning a little easier this morning, a little slower. I have a couple kids not here today for various reasons, and so that is our day. Before I get Bryony up, I forgot to throw a load of towels in last night. So I'm gonna grab these from the kitchen and then grab these from the bathroom. That way they just use to dry their hands off with after they wash their hands, and I'm gonna wash these. I had some nap bedding in there in the wash from last night, so I'm gonna move that over to the dryer and then put in the towel. Well, everything feels dry, so I don't know if it actually ran, so I'm just gonna do it again and hope for the best. Okay, so I have these towels out, so I'll have to wait on these another hour. So girls are set up eating. It's Bryony's first breakfast and Celia's actual breakfast because she has school, so she doesn't have time to eat a full breakfast before the bus comes. So I'm just getting our cups out for breakfast since there will be 3 kids here eating breakfast, Bryony and 2 other kids because Celia's the bus. And then I get Celia's stuff out, her coat and her mittens and her shoes and her backpack up here by the front door where the bus comes. Now I'm just gonna set out our pre-breakfast activity, which is just coloring in a journal. I'm also running down to grab our puzzles because that's what we'll be doing while I'm making lunch. So I grab my puzzle bin right here and I take it upstairs. So this just has a mixture of like the chunky puzzles for the littler ones like Bryony's age. And then I really love these flat ones. There's some pieces floating around in here, but they're flat and they fit, like the puzzle fits within the border, and it's just really nice to store. And then they know kind of what the pieces are. I've picked these up at the Dollar Tree and garage sales and stuff like that. I really, really love them. Got our water bottles filled up for the day for all the kids. I like to look at my meal plan. This is my meal planner I have on my Teachers Pay Teachers if you're interested. So today is Wednesday. We're going to have waffle and sausage for breakfast and then white chicken chili for lunch. Time to head down. So I already set everything up for the day at the end of the day yesterday. That's what I've been trying to do it at the end of the day just because it gets hectic and my girls want more attention in the morning, right? Yeah. So I have our feeling card. I just got these at a local educational store. It was like a big poster that you cut down. Got my question of the day. These I actually created. These are my Teachers Pay Teachers. I took the line leader down just for so you're not seeing her name. And then we just learned the letter E yesterday. We're going to be learning number 5 tomorrow. Got our red and green choices. These are from Pocket of Preschool. Yep. Got our little thing with what we do for story time or for preschool time. I'm gonna actually do like a full walkthrough of preschool time in a separate video when no kids are here, just so you guys really get a sense, just because it's hard to film it fully when the kids are here. And then I have our calendar set up. We turn this one around and they have to figure out what the number, color, and picture will be. Well, you'll be at school, honey. You did it yesterday. We've got our weather chart and our FUNSHINE stuff. This is all FUNSHINE Express stuff. That's what I use. And then over here on my cart, I have our Alpha Block book. I will link below. We love this. It helps us learn our letters. I've got, oh, are we doing the number 5 today? Maybe we're doing the number 5 today. I forgot about that. We're going to do the number 5. We're going to do the song Aware, Aware, because we're doing a farm theme. These books will go upstairs for a snack, and then I always start our circle time with a book, so we'll be doing this one. Not yet, we'll do that at, honey. No, just an extra. Okay. I've got our books out so we can practice the letter number 5. Fine. Let's play with it. So that looks like that. And then we're going to be making a cowbell today. We're going to be talking about cows. So I'll go off of this. We'll probably talk about that at preschool time. So likely we will just be hanging out from now until about 7:50. The first child usually comes around 7:30, just depending on the day, but that's typically when they come. So we'll just be playing. I try to feed into my girls a little bit, cuddle with them, that kind of thing, because they do share me a lot. And like I say at the beginning of all my videos, for my daycare day in the life, I won't be showing a lot of the tantrums or the struggles and that kind of stuff, just because of anonymity and privacy, but I will share as much as I can that I feel comfortable with. I am potty training one of them. They've been dry all week, so it's just been a matter of reminding to go to the bathroom, but that's been really awesome too. I'm just proud of that child. And here's a little sample of what we've been working on this week. We painted with red and yellow, and they made orange and just did their own designs with cotton balls and clothespins. And then we learned the letter E yesterday. E is for Earth, and we talked about the colors of Earth and how from outer space there's stars and whatnot, so that was pretty cool. I like to check the weather as well at this time. We pretty much go outside every day. It's getting down there in temps, but still definitely able to play, and it's not supposed to rain, so that's good. I'll definitely be doing some more winter day in the life, so you can see kind of how that changes in the winter. Remember, we have a book about cows, so we'll also do that at circle time. Okay, girls, I have a task for you. I've got all these animal magnets. I want to just pull out the ones that could be on a farm, and we'll put them on our magnet board, and we'll take these off. Okay, Bryony, what'd you find? Celia, what did you find? Cat. Horse. Buggy, what did you find? Mouse. Okay, what other animals could be on a farm?
I want to do one next. Oh, a chicken.
Okay, chicken.
A fish.
And a dog. I think that's all of them.
And a goat, I think.
Yep. One kiddo is here. I now hear the laundry beeping at me, so I'm going to switch that over quick.
Number 6.
What number?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, that's a really big one.
Yeah.
1,590,438,276.
Yeah.
Other child just got here, so we're just gonna play until 7:50 when we have to head up for breakfast.
Can head in.
Not today, honey. Time to head upstairs. First thing we do is Celia gets her stuff on for school, and then I give her and Bryony a little snack. I give the toddlers a snack so they don't scream at me. And then the kids are coloring while I make breakfast. You want some music on? Alexa, play Lion King. Celia hands out our meal for us. Thank you, baby. How is it, baby?
Like,
You like it?
my dad wants.
Just wait for the bus to pull up and the kids finish eating. Then they color if the bus isn't here yet because it comes between like 8:10 and 8:30, sometimes even a little later. I posted on Instagram asking you guys if you have any questions for me since I'm filming this video today so I can address them in the video. Somebody asked if the water bottles hold up well to washing. I try to mainly use these. These are just from Target. They're like $1. They hold up really well in the dishwasher for me. The littler ones, I try to do something like this. They hold up fine. One of the kids brought this and another family brought these. I've never had an issue washing them in the dishwasher. The longest 20 minutes of the day when they're all done and we're just waiting. They get kind of crazy. Still waiting. Say bye, Sissy. Say bye, Celia. Okay, it's 8:30. Just got back down. Someone just told me they pooped, so I'm gonna change diapers, which I normally do now anyway. And we have a potty break. For the potty training child, I just have this sticker chart on the door low enough that they can reach it. And then every time they pee on the potty, they get one sticker, and poop on the potty, get two. And once they fill it all up, we're gonna have a potty party. Laundry's beeping at me, so I'm gonna get out the nap stuff and move over all the towels. Now we are just gonna play until 8:45. Then we'll clean up and start preschool time. I usually try to do like all this stuff before that other family comes. They are leaving soon anyway, so I'm not as concerned that they're gonna be getting it, and one of them's 1, so it's not like they're really absorbing a lot, but the other one is 4.5, and will be moving soon, so not a big deal. So I try to just do all this before they get here, and then once we move to the table is when they're usually just getting here. And I mainly do that because we want to get outside by 9:30 so we can have at least an hour outside on a good day, and so that's why I do that. Otherwise we wouldn't be getting out until closer to 10, and then we have to come in by 10:40 at the latest, and so it just, you know, with the timing and everything, that's just how it works out. Clean up time. Let's clean up. Earn stickers for cleaning up nicely, so I'm gonna put a sticker on each of their sticker charts. The kids have started wanting to sit in chairs for circle time, so we'll just pull chairs over. And then I sit in our chair right here and lead the group. We do our Lori Berkner. Just an ad. These are my glasses, this is my book. Two books. We're gonna start with this book. And this says, maybe I can love my neighbor too. What's a neighbor?
Somebody who lives next to your house.
Somebody who lives by you. But did you know a neighbor can actually be anybody who you see? Let's read about it. I live at the corner of 9th and 19th upstairs in apartment 4A. What's an apartment? We just learned about that.
A house.
It's kind of a house.
A
building.
A building.
With lots of
people.
Lots of families live there. They each have their own little house kind of inside. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to read about what?
Farm.
And what kind of animal?
Cows.
Cows. We are going to learn about cows today.
I love cows. They love farms.
You love cows. We're going to be learning all about farms, so you're going to be so excited.
Yeah, they like cows.
What do cows say?
Moo. Moo.
What else do you know about cows?
They have milk.
They make milk. Okay.
And boys they kill them, right?
And what do we get from them?
Meat.
Meat. Good job. We can eat meat like hamburgers.
Cheese.
Sometimes hot dogs are made out of beef. Steaks and ribs. Yeah. He loves his cows. What else do you know about cows?
They're huge.
They're big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, should we read the book and see what else we can learn about cows?
Let's take a
Hi, I'm Chase. Welcome to my farm.
Hey,
Would you
Sarah.
like to meet my cows? So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. Okay, guys, let's figure out the number. We're going to start with 10. 10. 11.
Yeah. You have an owie.
13. 14. 15. 16. Orange. Green. Black.
Orange, green, black. Orange.
Orange. And what picture is on all the orange?
Mouse.
A mouse.
Mouse.
So we said it's orange, mouse, 16. Did we get it right? Yeah. Good job. Okay, should we sing our weather song? Weather, weather, what will it be? Is the sun out or will it rain on me? It might snow or be windy too. The sky might be cloudy or be bright blue. Weather, weather, what will it be? Is the sun out or will it rain on me? Okay, go check outside. What color is that sky outside?
Gray.
Gray. What does that mean?
Gray. Cloudy.
Cloudy. Cloudy.
Papa,
So last two kids just got here. We are going to hand out our books. Turn to page number 5 on it, and then we're going to do that together. We're working on finger placement. That's pretty good, bud. Can you try to trace the 5? And then the little ones, I just let them kind of scribble in the book. They're not old enough for this yet. Okay, guys, we've been talking about cows. What do you hear in here?
Jingle bells.
What do cows sometimes wear?
Jingle bells.
A cowbell, so that you can hear them coming. So we're gonna make our own cowbell today. And we're gonna start by decorating these cups.
Wow.
We're gonna decorate the cups with the daubers, and you're gonna put spots on it, kind of like a cow. But you can do whatever color cow you want. So we're all doing the craft today.
Different color. This one will.
Well, if you shake it a little bit, it should work. But just took a scissors to all of them and put 2 little holes. Okay, we've got our jingle bells. We're gonna sing, or our cowbells. We're gonna sing our song. Where did it go? Here it is. Oh, so you guys, you can dance and wave your bells while we sing. Ready? Oh, where is the mother cow's calf? Okay, it's 9:30. We just changed diapers and kids are going potty, taking turns. And we are going to get our shoes and our coats and our hats on, and I think we're going to go do what?
Poopy.
No, not poopy. What are we going to do? Go for a?
Park.
Not the park. A walk. So these are the problems I get myself into. My mom stopped by to get the van a little while ago while we were doing circle time. She picked up our keys and left me with her keys because she needed the car seat to take Celia after preschool. And now I just remembered our double stroller is in the van, so I can't use that. So I'm gonna have to use our quad stroller, even though I only have 2 kids that need the stroller. Because Bryony can walk, but it's just way too much work for me because she doesn't listen that well and tries to run into the street. So I think that's what we're gonna do because it's pretty wet outside. I like to go for a walk. And then we might play outside depending on how cold they are afterwards. Are we ready? Here come the leaves. You guys gonna crunch? Ooh, we get to watch a garbage truck. Whoa. So we are just playing outside now. It's now 10 for as long as they'll last. Hopefully till about 10:35. Are you? So while we're out here, just Got back from our walk. I thought I would answer another question. Somebody asked what I do with babies outside. It really just depends on the season, how old the baby is, developmentally where they're at. I will have a brand new 3-month-old starting soon. They will probably just be in their car seat or in a stroller, bundled up, because there's not much you could do, or I could wear the baby. It just depends. I don't like to wear the baby in the winter because I'm often like climbing through snow and I just don't want to fall and like crush the baby. So, you know, Bryony I had all through the winter. She was usually just in her car seat all bundled up next to me. You know, if they're big enough, I had one who I would put in the swing a lot of the winter. They were like 8 months old, 9 months old by the time winter came. So I just put them in the swing and just pushed that one because they weren't old enough to really play in the snow. If it's like summertime, you know, I just let them roam around, go play. Or I will put them in like an octagon playpen so that the other kids don't like run into them and bonk them. But you know, I try to let them be as involved with the other kids as much as possible, but it just really depends on, you know, all those factors that I said. The toddler's favorite toy all summer has been our lawnmowers. And I have these old toys I need to get rid of, but they still play with them. This was a Frisbee from Target a couple years ago and it does not really work, but they pretend it's ice cream shop. What do you have in your bucket? So you filled it up in the digging area? Got rocks in there? Now that we're thoroughly frozen, we're coming in, getting all our stuff off. Okay, we're inside now. Kids are getting their nap stuff out. The ones who sleep in other areas just look at books like this little one is doing. He's bringing it to the table. And then I'm going to take them one at a time to change diapers, and then the potty training kid will try to go potty. Everybody else just goes potty when they have to, except right before nap and right after nap. 'Tis the season for lots of lotion. So the kids who sleep down here pick out books for them to look at, and then I just put stuff in between them so that they're, you know, not bothering each other. And then they just lay down when it's time for nap. It's not time for nap. We're gonna head up for lunch. I just like to do this ahead of time, so once it's nap time, it goes really smoothly. We came in a few minutes early because they were so cold, so I'm just gonna stick their cowbells in their mailboxes, which are right up here. Okay, it's about 10:50 right now, and what I normally do is on days we do puzzles, I put the chunky puzzles on this console table where the little toddlers can reach them. And then I put the ones that I don't want the toddlers to reach because they don't know how to do these and they just dump them and get the pieces everywhere. I put them up on the windowsill. This is where the big kids can still reach, but the little ones can't. And then they just kind of help themselves. And then the big kids today wanted to color, so they're gonna color, but they can always switch to puzzles as well. And then we just listen to music. Okay, so kids are occupied. I'm like literally right next to them. And this is the white chicken chili we're having today. I made this Monday night. This is from the cookbook Cook Once, Eat All Week, and I've just been trying it this week. I'm really loving it. So I didn't put the cayenne in it, knowing the kids will be eating it too, but it's really, really good. So they're gonna have just a little bowl of that. And then I decided for like a grain or like a more hearty side, we're gonna do, I just looked up how to turn English muffins into garlic bread. So I found the recipe on the tiptoefairy.com. I'll link it below. But basically just make like a butter, garlic, cheese mixture, and then you bake it. And then I'm gonna do blueberries and strawberries mixed together. And then I don't know if this is gonna stretch to all the kids, so maybe we'll throw in some sugar snap peas as well with some Bolthouse Ranch. And there's a lot of veggies in here as well. So here is the final product. This looks so good. I'm so excited to eat it.
I decided to just go with strawberries because I had just enough for all of the kids. The little ones, this is a good example of what I do when some kids are pickier. This little guy is 1 and he pretty much only eats carbs. So I only give him a little bit of this because it's likely going to go to waste. That way he can still try it if he wants. And see with Bryony, she's already had this one night and wasn't a huge fan, so I just gave her a little bit. I can always give them more, but I don't want to waste it. And then the bigger kids, I gave like the full portion. And the garlic toast smells so good, perfect for a cold fall day. And then I'm having the same thing. I put some fresh cilantro on top. Cecilia's just getting back. Seriously, anytime we have any kind of disruption out of the norm, all HE double hockey sticks breaks loose. My mom walks in, I wasn't expecting her to be back till nap time, and she didn't text me or anything, which is totally fine, I just didn't know. And then as she's walking in, a kid spills soup all over themselves, and then another one who never spills anything ever, because they're so meticulous, spills water all over the table. So I've got kids crying, they're like freaking out, and Celia's all excited because Nana just got back, and Bryony wants a treat from Nana, and so kids and out of the ordinary events do not mix very well. Head down, got my Alexa for white noise. Alexa, play White Noise Pure Loop by Ultimate Audio. Alexa, loop mode.
Loop mode on.
And we got our camera. Okay, so I got everybody down. I have Bryony up in her room. And then Celia, I gave the choice because I wasn't sure when she was going to be back. I gave her the choice because she's normally at school today and tomorrow during naps, so she doesn't nap those days. So I gave her the choice to either nap today or tomorrow, and she picked tomorrow. So I'm gonna let her watch like an hour of TV and then make her play quietly. Because this is my time to get stuff done, her time to be quiet and rest. But I thought I would take a couple minutes to answer some of your questions. Somebody asked, how often are you popping in and out of nap room to keep them laying down and quiet? To keep them laying down and quiet, like hardly never. I'm going down to check on them every 20-30 minutes, but I don't know if it's just the kids I have or that I'm really strict about nap time, but they all stay quiet, and they know if they're not quiet and they're disrupting friends and I have to give them more than one warning, that they will move somewhere else away from everybody, which they don't like. And they know, we've talked a lot about we need to rest. If you're not tired, that's totally fine. You can look at your books. You can get up and go to the bathroom, but we're not disrupting our friends. So I'm just very strict about it because the little ones especially need a full 2-hour nap. So it's just the way it is. And yeah, but I do check on them often to make sure, they're okay and whatnot. But I have the monitor on at all times that scans through the room so I can see and hear them always, once they're laying down. Another question about dealing with your own children's behavior issues. You guys, this is a giant struggle for me almost daily. Hence why our 4-year-old is going to preschool 3 days a week. Her teachers also thought it would be a good idea because, we are getting help with her behavior at home. I'm not going to go into it too much, but, there's some anxiety issues and stuff like that we're dealing with. So, it's hard. It's hard for kids to share us, and it's really hard because we have to stick with licensing rules and stuff like that. I do my best to build in time with them, to cuddle them when they want to be cuddled, to let them have space when they want space. But I won't lie, you know, I get pretty upset with my own kids during the day, especially Bryony. It's hard because she's a very wild toddler. She has been since she could move, you know. She's not trying to be naughty or anything. It's just more she just wants to help with everything and do everything on her own and gets into everything, and like I'm trying to teach and she's pulling stuff down and stuff like that. I just do my best to pre-think what's gonna happen, but with anything with kids, you just never really know. So I try to just stay lighthearted about it because it's just the nature of the job and the nature of being a mom to little kids. And then somebody asked about my sick day policies. Do you use your personal vacation days or unpaid? I personally do unpaid if I close for any reason with like a day's notice. If it's not like a couple weeks notice, or I do all my days off at the beginning of the year for the most part. If it's late notice, then I don't charge at all. I just don't feel right personally. I know some people who do, they have sick days in their policy, or they can like have it in their policy they can use some of their vacation time. I just don't feel right, so I just, you know to expect a couple days, you know, especially in the colder months, that, you know, my kids are gonna be sick, or I'm gonna be sick, or something random's gonna happen, like when we had yellow jackets, 45 yellow jackets in our daycare room, or, you know, the electricity goes out or something like that. You know, I just try to expect that, so it's not such a big deal when it does happen, and I take that hit. Okay, so I am now gonna just sit down and get some work done. This is when I'm very productive. Like from 1 to 2 is my most productive time, and that's today. I'm gonna be working on my Facebook group, getting content ready for that. But I also, you know, I'm often meal planning my Walmart pickup, scheduling interviews, emailing parents, and I'm gonna update our Facebook group. I do that every day. It's a secret group that they have to be added to and invited to, where I just post pictures of what we did that day and a little description. Okay guys, I just hustled it out for an hour and a half. The kids are still asleep and quiet, thankfully. So it was just coloring. I am going to empty the dishwasher now and get snack ready. Typically, Celia would be coming back on the bus at this time, so I'd have the door open watching for her, but she's already here. I had a few questions about what I do the last like hour or two of the day and how it's boring and long, and I totally feel you on that. I love summers because we can just go outside and play, but you know, in the colder weather, we typically stay inside. We'll probably go out for a little bit, but I doubt we'll stay out the whole time. So a few things I do in the afternoon, I sometimes will set up stations with different stations for the kids to play at. It's a little harder with toddlers because they don't really understand the whole point of stations. Sometimes we'll go in the basement, just do free play if like all the kids are here, because it's a lot in the daycare room, and they kind of get sick of those toys after a while. Around 4:30 every day we will come up and I do some kind of table activity with the kids. They usually just color and do stickers. It's the only time I let them do stickers. And I will start getting supper ready, and this just makes me feel less like I'm waiting around for parents to start my night. I'm getting a head start on dinner, so that's less time my kids have to wait for it. It's keeping them productive, and it, you know, they usually have water and they kind of cool off if we've been outside, and it just becomes routine. You know, very rarely I will put a show on and just have them watch. It just depends on how the day went, and if I'm just like at the end of my rope, and I think that's totally okay. But those are typically the things I do because I do get really bored at the end of the day as well, especially Friday afternoons. They are the longest. For snack, we're gonna have one of their favorites, which is just pretzel sticks, and then I let them pick if they want peanut butter or hummus to dip it in. This one loves herself some hummus. Then I've got our books that I just sit here so they're ready when snack time starts. Okay, it's just about 3 o'clock, so Celia's gonna put all the water bottles on the table where they go so the kids know where to sit, and then I'm gonna get everybody up. So I am changing diapers and the big kids are waiting to go potty one by one, and then we'll head up for snack. So our 2 choices for stories today, guys, are Little Fox's Surprise or Open Very Carefully. Which one do you want, line leader? This one? Okay.
You love that.
And we're just having our snack. And we read a
It's hard.
story. naturally we now have to listen to what does the fox say. We are all ready to go outside. Seriously, she's still playing with it.
Get me something good to eat.
What are you guys doing?
I'm eating candy.
You're trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
Bryony, are you trick-or-treating? Say trick-or-treat.
Trick or treat.
There you go.
Trick or
Do you see me? We have 2 slides, so somebody can always be climbing up. It is 4:10. One of the kids went home about 10 minutes ago. They were getting pretty cold, and I really want to get some of my, you know, nightly stuff done and then head up for supper since I think my husband's gonna be home late tonight. And well, he's not home right now, so I want to get supper started at 4:30. So I'm gonna get our stuff set up for tomorrow. So that's ready to go, and then I'm gonna clean the bathroom and anything else I could think of to do. So I'm gonna get my Thursday bin out for tomorrow, and that has everything I need. And then on Thursdays, either in the morning or when the kids do like a open-ended craft or Play-Doh or sensory bins, then I refill these. So we're gonna be doing this game, a song, learning the number 6. I've got our face card, our book, so I'm just gonna get all that set up. Okay, got our book open to the day. Got our little match the animal to the mom or dad, I guess. Our books that we'll read at snack. Celia. Our okay, my 4-year-old just was trying to be annoying. You're very annoying. Question of the day, feeling, and I was just about to do this. Put this backwards. Got our calendar ready. So I'm gonna go clean the bathroom while they play. Okay. It's about 4:20 now. Another child just went home, so I just have one more family of 2 kids left who will leave either like anytime or at like 4:55. It really just depends. Another question I had was talk about sanitizing. I don't do a whole lot of sanitizing. I do more in the winter when everybody's sick, but I usually just spray Clorox Anywhere spray into my toy bins and kind of jostle them around on Fridays. And then, you know, I sanitize the bathroom every day, and then I'll go down and wipe the surfaces with like Clorox wipes once in a while. But other than that, I don't do a lot of sanitizing just because I feel like it's better to not over clean because kids need to build immunity to stuff. And overall, my daycare is very healthy just by regular cleaning, so I don't do a whole lot of like heavy duty sanitizing all the time, and I don't really like them being exposed to lots of chemicals. So we now are upstairs coloring. I just take the backing off for the little ones, and I let them use stickers. It's the only time I let them use stickers at the end of the day, and it keeps them occupied for a while. Sometimes, like I said, they play, but today they wanted to do stickers. Santa's on his way home, and I'm gonna start dinner. Making this chicken and broccoli fried rice from the Cook Once Eat All Week, so I have all the ingredients already prepped. I just have to mix it all together basically. Last kid just went home, and it smells so good in here. And my husband's home. One thing I forgot to do earlier that I do every night is feed our cat, empty his cat litter into the diaper garbage, and then take the diaper garbage out. But it's after supper now, so I'm just taking out all the garbage, and I'll go do that at the same time. Well guys, we're gonna call it a night, have some supper together as a family. I plan to do an evening routine pretty soon, so let me know if you're interested in that. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. You say bye-bye?
Bye.
Have a good day.
Good day.